back at Hemp Fest. I want to introduce you to Bruce, the builder of the Hemp Car. It has actually appeared on a variety of different shows that you might have seen on TV. But he's here at the Hemp Fest down at Virginia Key. I'll be here a little bit of the day. Come on down. You can have your own conversation with him. Bruce, tell us a little bit about the car.
Yeah, thanks, Charles. Yeah, for those of you that haven't seen the car yet, it's been on Jay Leno's garage, and we've brought it a couple different places around the country over the last year and a half or so. This is something that I started to build about 6 years ago, Charles. I wanted to design my own sports car, and in the process of looking at great cars in the past, I had a friend tell me about what Henry Ford did. Between 1928 and 1941, he actually made the first car made out of hemp.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it wasn't 100% hemp. A lot of people get that wrong. It was actually a mixture of several different types of fibers. Hemp was one of them. And the way he held it all, the body is what I'm talking about here. The way he held it all together was it thought to be was a soybean resin, which you call it a matrix.
Right.
And that's how it's all held together. Of course, a lot of people are familiar with fiberglass, carbon thing. Only instead of using those very carbon positive materials, we're using a carbon negative material, and that's the stalk on the outside of the cannabis plant, the hemp plant. So it's one of the strongest fibers in nature, and that's why I decided to go ahead after seeing what Henry Ford did 75 years ago. I decided to go ahead and try that, and we actually ended up with something quite a bit more superior.
So tell us your background and how you got involved with that. What made you want to do this?
I was with a couple of the big computer companies, some of the larger name companies through most of my career, and then also got into the internet space and retired, and then decided I wanted to. That's when I started, about 6-7 years ago is when I started.
So what was the first thing you had to do to think of, obviously design is one of them, but then actually kind of, where'd you end up getting product from?
Well, it's a great question because all forms of cannabis were basically made illegal since 1937. We were not able to get what I wanted, and that was a woven hemp, right? Just like a woven fiberglass or a woven carbon fiber fabric. Those are much stronger than just random fibers. So I wanted something that was woven. And the only industries that are built up to make that sort of thing today, right now, or at least when I started, we're in Romania and China.
Oh my God!
So it was a perfectly great industry before the 1930s in the United States, and then got all screwed up with Harry Anslinger, etc., demonizing the hemp plant. So we're hoping that the industries will return back to North America to start weaving hemp cloth again.
Well, now that you have the agricultural bill passed, it really opens up the market, but it's still state regulated. I mean, it's national, but states still have to come up with their own laws to be able to do that. But it looks like that's going to happen. It looks like, the crop's going to be grown. A lot of people could get into the business if they wanted to.
Right.
It's not like trying to grow medical cannabis or cannabis with THC in it. The hemp industry is a little bit easy to deal with.
Yeah, and I think the thing that's really changed the whole hemp industry over the last couple of years is CBD. It's becoming so popular. And because for years a lot of people were advocating this and the use of the fiber for making products, but it wasn't until CBD came along and then people really started to pay attention. And now they're going like, oh, you can use the fiber as well?
Right.
You can make homes, you can make
So we don't have to throw it away now. We don't have to throw it away.
We don't have to throw it away. It's actually a carbon negative material, and it's so great for the environment. We can actually use that. And I'm going like, yeah, of course you could. Oh, all we knew about hemp was that you know, it's either CBD or marijuana or something. You know,
But they never really thought of hemp as what it really originally was.
yeah, it's of course been used for all these different
That's
things
right.
for 10,000 years, right? For the fiber, for the seed,
Right.
and for medicinal purposes. So now it's just starting. The whole idea of using the fiber is starting to get some attention. In fact, that's what I'm working on now, is developing different fibers from the cannabis plant to replace steel, aluminum, carbon fiber, and fiberglass, and then also from those materials that we're working on right now, they're engineered materials. We're hoping to also displace a lot of use for concrete. So
You know, I see that. I saw there was something. Google has everything these days,
of course.
and I was able to see kind of like I guess you wouldn't call it a cinder block, but a hemp block,
Sure.
to be used in building.
Right. And so there's a couple different types of hempcrete, Charles, and it's maturing very quickly. And in that case, what they're using primarily is the inner part of the stalk, the herd, to make a lightweight concrete and mixing it with lime, and its carbon footprint is dramatically lower than regular cement. Cement, because there's so much cement being used around the world right now. It's actually it generates about 6% of all man-made greenhouse gases.
Really, I didn't know that. Really, wow.
Yeah, but the hempcrete that you just mentioned, that's actually carbon negative. So every time that you make something out of hempcrete, or even a car body like ours, you're actually taking CO2. You're not only avoiding using a really bad material, but you're also sequestering or taking CO2 out of the atmosphere and locking it up over time. So that's how we start to address the climate crisis, is by using the cannabis hemp plant to make everything we can.
So how do you, you know, in looking at it, obviously you're working on different areas to be able to use it. Are you using the hemp in the United States now, kind of looking at that, or are you still having to try to import it?
Good question. It's really interesting. There's huge interest out there with farmers that are growing hemp. Like 9 out of 10 at least are growing it for CBD,
Right,
CBD.
exactly.
And then once they're all done, you know, taking the flowers and processing the flowers, they've got all this leftover biomass, and most of them don't know what to do with it. What's great about this massive amount of biomass that's sitting around is that it can be used for the fiber, can be used for doing a lot of different things, including a lot of building materials, non-structural building. Make insulation, fabulous insulation, much better than that pink stuff.
Right, exactly.
And you can make particle boards that are better than regular particle boards, etc. Bottom line is the feedstock, the material, that's used is basically free, if not close to free, because it's sitting there in these farmers' barns, and they're waiting to figure out who to give it to or who to sell it to.
So there are, you know, it's interesting. I think a day goes by that I don't get an email or a question. In my background, a variety of different businesses, but in the last 15 years, really been healthcare.
Yeah.
So I run into a lot of people, whether they be doctors, nurses, technicians, a variety of different people say, how do I get involved in this industry? You know, how do I invest in this industry? And I keep on telling them, it's not only the medical cannabis part of the industry, it's CBD, it's hemp. It's a growing industry. I remember growing up at a younger age, the movie that came out, The Graduate.
Right.
And there was one line in there
that
from
kind of dates us.
That's right, from Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah.
Gets, I guess it was advice from an uncle, and he says, I have one word, and it was plastics.
Yeah.
So as I tell people, I have one word for you today, that's cannabis and hemp. Look into investments. It's not a get-quick-rich type investment. It's a long-term hold, but there is a change going on in this country from a medical change to an industrial, with the hemp industry, and the United States is backing it now with the new agricultural bill. So, I mean, where would you say people, you've looked at it as far as looking into investments to keep their eye on different things like the hemp industry and the industry?
Where do I think it's hot?
Where do you think it's hot?
From an investment standpoint. Well, they're saying that the CBD industry is going to be
Bigger than cannabis industry.
yeah. It's the CBD side of things is forecast to be something in the neighborhood of $22 billion
Right.
by 2023, 24, something like that.
Some crazy.
Yeah. And one of the aspects of CBD that one of the ways to take CBD that's going to become very popular is CBD beverages, and that's forecasted to be about a $1.4 billion industry in the next 3 to 4 years.
I think I saw the brand, the iced tea brand, Arizona, is now looking at doing that, and we'll probably get into it in the next 6 months.
Oh, and believe me, every one of the big companies that have made sugar water over the last 40, 50 years
I'll convert it.
And I don't even have to mention the name of the companies.
Exactly.
You know who they are.
That's right.
And even the big water companies,
Right.
they are all interested in the CBD infused waters. You're going to see a lot of stuff going in there.
With multiple sclerosis.
And you have some companies here today that have
I worked
CBD
for
infused water
Lancome
behind us.
companies,
Yes,
Estee Lauder.
Yeah. So
I was
that's
an
all very
educator.
hot. But your question
I
is,
lived in Paris.
where should
I
people
traveled
go and
around the
invest?
world, and that was my forte to
I
educate.
suspect that the CBD thing is going to
At
be
a young
kind of
age of 36,
might be a little saturated.
I had
in the next
bunion
5
surgery,
years,
Right.
which
because there's
turned
so many
into
people that are going into that
osteomyelitis.
business.
Who knows what that is? Osteomyelitis.
There are other areas as well that are up and coming.
Osteomyelitis is
A
a
friend of
Greek
mine,
word
Kevin
for a
Tubbs,
bad
is
bone.
the founder of
So hence, I
Hemp
was
Plastics
wheelchair
in
bound.
Colorado.
I had a port
And he
in my
called me
heart
2 years ago. He says, well,
for
let's go out
over
here to
17
DuPont
weeks.
and we'll talk to
I
them
had
about making
antibiotic going
plastic
into
out of
my
the
body,
hemp, out of all of these stalks that
365,
everybody's gathering
24
around.
days a-
And unfortunately, I couldn't go
24
with
hours
him.
a day,
But
7 days a week,
he ended up
with
doing
an
that. And now, right
18-month-old
now, I
son.
believe they're the number
Pulling
one
on my
supplier of
on my
hemp-based
port, but
plastics
still to this
in the
day,
world right now.
I
Wow,
have
it's just a little
scars in
tiny
in the
sliver
port.
of the plastics.
Right.
From my
But
port.
hemp plastics, young man. Not plastics,
felt
but
when I
hemp
was told
plastics,
that I
young
had
man.
MS
That's
when
going to be a hot
my
industry.
wings were broken.
There is,
Magic.
and that's it.
A woman
So,
young,
well,
with a
getting
great
back to the
degree,
car,
making over
where is the
6
car today?
figures.
Just up the
And all of a sudden
road
it
a ways,
clipped her wings.
45 minutes.
Wow.
Came from an abusive relationship.
The original
Had a
prototype I've
horrible
got to kind
marriage.
of disassemble
Had to
because
raise 2 kids on her
we
own.
were kind of
I had the,
having
I had
to
the courage
we
to
had
leave
to
my husband in 2000
replicate some of
because
the
that's
custom
when I felt that that was
hinges
my
and that sort of
liberation.
stuff from the
And
from
I
the
did
original,
that.
while we were building our first customer car.
Still raising my 2
So that
children.
one's just about done.
I wasn't able
but
to
it's
work.
not licensed to be on the road.
Right,
It's, it's
I
not my
worked
car. My customer's
until
already
the
got
age
it.
of
So
40.
I couldn't just drag it out
whereas
anywhere,
my last
but I would have
job
liked to
was
bring it
Estee
here.
Lauder companies, and I lost my job
We're
due to
excited
my
about
illness.
that. It's not that that's a huge
And
business.
as a single
Right,
parent,
right?
I had
It's
to go
tough to
for
get
water in
into
the
the
street.
automobile.
There's no question. A
Because
lot
I
of
had no
people in the
child
last few
support.
years have tried to come out with
No
specialty
support.
automobiles,
Yeah.
And back
with the
then,
GoFunding
you
and that
know,
kind of stuff,
Yeah.
and you
I was
wind
in
up,
the
the car never
PTSA.
makes it.
I mean,
Yeah. Well, this one has gotten a lot of press.
yeah,
It's been
and the
seen by over
PTA
45
Well,
million
it's
president,
different.
I
It's
was a
just not
DSAT.
another
So I was
car.
a hypocrite.
Yeah.
You know,
But really what
you know,
it
I
is,
felt
it's kind of a
double life,
flagship sort of
You
thing.
know, for this
Right,
perfect
so
person, and then the other side of me, I
my-
was a pothead.
Where I'm going with this sort of thing
You know,
in the future
because that's what we were
is
called,
something called
potheads.
carbon negative
I
fiber.
started smoking at the age of
It's
16,
kind of a play
and
on
that's why
words
I'm
versus
talking
carbon
and
fiber.
walking
Everybody's
today.
familiar with carbon fiber. Very
After the
expensive,
osteomyelitis, bedridden for close
lightweight
to
material.
5 years,
But the new car that we just
breaking my
finished,
arms and my
it
legs.
is
and
just
guess
about
what
as light as
happened?
carbon fiber.
I was taking close to 40
However,
to 50 pills a
the
day.
material
I
costs
became an opiate
60%
addict.
less,
Really?
right?
And
And it's carbon
When-
negative and positive.
broken arm and a
So
broken
we're developing these various
you've got
different
boys
technologies to use the fiber
can't clean
to
you.
replace anything
you
from
have to
steel to aluminum
crawl.
to
Because my leg was
fiberglass
broken and my arm was
to carbon
broken.
fiber.
I couldn't go anywhere.
All
I
these
couldn't
things
go to the
are very,
bathroom.
very
You know, I had
bad
no,
for the
no
environment.
help. No, my
I
imagine my
don't
boys,
know
they couldn't clean me.
if your audience has ever
It
heard
was
the term
quite
embedded
difficult.
carbon, but
How
everything
I
that
had
gets
to drag myself,
manufactured,
but I learned a
right,
lot.
this
I
microphone,
learned that
Right.
money isn't everything
takes
in life.
some amount of fossil
That the
fuel
most
to make
important
it.
Right,
thing in
exactly.
life is your
And
health.
the industrial industry,
Because if you
the
don't have your health,
industrial
you don't have
sector that
anything.
manufactures everything
And
we're
as a
sitting on and
mother,
everything around us,
imagine trying to raise
I don't know if you know this, but the industrial sector actually burns 50% more fossil fuels than the transportation sector.
Is that right? Wow.
50% more. So here we are all thinking we've got to get a new Tesla, and a Tesla's a great car, right? But the bigger problem by 50% is taking a look at everything that's around us and how it was manufactured. Carbon fiber is a perfect example of that. Carbon fiber is perhaps the second worst thing in the world for our environment. For every pound of carbon fiber that's manufactured, it generates 48 pounds of CO2 that's dumped directly into the atmosphere. 48 pounds. So what we're focused on right now is trying to figure out how to make different types of fiber that will be many times pre-impregnated with special matrix or resins that can be used to make everything from I-beams like you see across here to everything. This targeted, that could all be made out of hemp. The concrete down here, this could be made out of hemp. We can replace, we should be able to replace a lot of concrete buildings with simply just changing the whole idea. Instead of these giant board slabs, we would make basically something that looks like carbon fiber, and it's just a structural, it's a change in the way that you actually design.
So do you put do you make an electric hemp car?
Actually, we have not made one yet.
But that's probably on the drawing board, I would guess.
Yeah, when we build these cars on demand.
Right.
So when a customer calls, and unfortunately they're made very low volume, so we don't have this big manufacturing facility.
You're not the Henry Ford.
Not the Henry Ford. So we can't. We don't have cars for 35,000. Right? They go for more like 100,000. But it's a very unique car. So just this morning I got a request for an electric version of the car.
Oh, did you really? Nice.
And we're already in talks with a company. I can't discuss it, right? But they have been following my work, and this guy is one of the leading, if not the leading, developer of hemp batteries in the world. And they have done some prototypes already. Some of their batteries they actually have out on, I can't remember which one of the space crafts.
Hemp batteries.
Yeah, but it's this one's not hemp. But they are perfecting the hemp battery now. And as soon as they get the prototypes, my car will be in the first place that they put it. So that will be the greenest car in the world. I don't know if you know about this or not, but lithium, remember I talked about embedded carbon? Right? Lithium batteries
are the worst, right?
They're not the worst, but they're really bad. They're great products, but everything has a carbon footprint from its manufacturing process. And it'd be great if we could make something better than lithium ion.
Almost like my Hummer here, who is
that bad boy's got a carbon footprint. So you got a lot of embedded carbon in that.
Actually, my other car used to be a hybrid, so I said I kind of even myself out.
Yeah.
Anyway, we gotta go. I'll tell you what to do. You need to follow us. Additionally, we're probably going to be doing, I'm sure we're going to be doing an audio with Bruce in our newspaper, and we're going to get this, we'll post it online, and hopefully you share it.
Yeah, and if you have some questions, or if you want to know a little bit more about what we're doing, you can go to renewsportscars.com.
That'll be great. And meet some really, really interesting people. Again, Bruce, thank you very much.
Thank you, Charles.
Thank you.